Hey there, veteran guardians and new light players. This is Delta 115 bringing you guys a new Destiny 2 video. Before I start, first and foremost, I want to apologize. I took a few days off playing Destiny 2 because I had to handle some IRL stuff, work related, health related, etc. But now I'm back and I have a couple of things to catch up with because I missed a couple of stuff. So my schedule of making videos may be a bit off. But anyways, in this video, today's video obviously, we're going to be doing a limited time event that is available in the last 2 weeks of episode Revenant. And that is called Past is Prologue. The Past is Prologue quest or event, I don't know why I say quest, my bad. This event is similar to the one back in Season 23, Season of the Wish, where we have to do a series of quick quests called Riven's Wishes. It's the same system as the quests. All you have to do pretty much is pick up the quests from Drifter, complete a specific task for each quest, and then when you finish it, return back, turn them in, and you get a special reward which is called Bento Tokens. In Season of the Wish we had what's it called? Wish tokens. But now here for Past is Prologue we get Bento Tokens as our special currency, and then we can turn them in for rewards like weapons, armor, mementos, and other miscellaneous stuff. So at the start, when I came back, you got a quest called Packed Lunch because it gives us a special reward. This quest does. So let me read this and then I'll show you what the reward is. Packed Lunch. Drifter has a faraway look in his eyes as you approach. Sometimes I think of the old tower. I never saw it, but Eris talks about it sometimes. She's got lots of memories of that place. So much of it went up in smoke during the Red War. We might have won, but couldn't save everyone. Or everything. He cracks his armored knuckles. Anyway, City needs your help. I'm here to entice you with the goods, but only when you're done. So, you get this 3-step quest called Packed Lunch, and once you complete this quest, you get a reward, a shader called Chatterwhite. For those who don't know, Chatterwhite is a Destiny 1 Vault of Glass shader. So it's like an all-white shader back in Destiny 1, but now that it's here in Destiny 2, people can pick this up. But I want to point out something. So let me read this and I'll show you what's wrong. Complete bento boxes with the Drifter as you fight tactical battles for the city. Bento box quests are obtained from Drifter in the tower. Now, everyone mistaken it as when you turn in the bento boxes, it will complete the quest. That is wrong. It's telling you to complete the 5 quests that contain the bento box rewards. So let me pick this up and I'll show you what I mean. So, it's telling you to do 5, meaning you have to do 5 quests, which are these ones. I know there's like 4 here, but the additional ones can be picked up from Xur, which is, I'm in the weekend area, so I can go to Xur and pick them up. So let me go pick all of them up. So I'm going to start off with Nightmare Lunch, because each quest has their own dialogue, so I'm going to read it as much as I can. Please be patient with me and enjoy reading. Hey hero, you regret saving the world yet? They're gonna keep you busy till the end of time. Drifter offers you a rueful grin. Of course I'm the one wound up with all the paperwork this round. Goes to show, never do anything for anyone. Your ruin mate on the Little Pearl of Wisdom, while you can run around saving lives and all, Me, I got contacts shouting down the comms. Figure I can point you where you'll make a real difference to people that need it. And I got a favor to ask you. You know Moondust? Eris? I mean, has a habit of letting the hours fly by. You and I both know you can't accomplish much on an empty stomach. Besides, she always on me about my ingredients. Just 'cause I can make do with alternatives in a pinch doesn't mean I don't know my spices. Anyway, seeing as you're heading out there, will you drop this off? This meal I packed for her. It'll be worth your time. Trust. So that's the Nightmare Lunch quest. Next quest.
Be smart with this.
The Stuff of Legends. Hey kid, decent work out there so far. I've been kicking some ideas around. I've got a new assignment for you, if you're up for it. He chuckles. You know, we make a decent little fire team. You, me, Moondust. Well, if you set aside that you're the only one going into the field this time, but hey, you get to reap the benefits of our experience. Oh, and here, run this down to Eris for me. Drifter grins as he hands you another container of food, just in case you don't hear it often enough. You're the best guardian in town. So that's the Stuff of Legends dialogue. Next one is a dubious Bento.
Don't break that, alright?
Drifter does a poor job of hiding his relief at the sight of you. You think the soul system is getting sliced up all over again. The way people are hollering for help. Been hard to keep up. He sighs. Nobody counted on me for this kind of thing before. My mistake was turning reliable. You don't see anybody running to Spider for a helping hand, or for. No, with him, they pay up front. I'm practically doing the Vanguard's job for them. You think I like this place or something? Drifter groans. Hell, I might like this place. Don't you look at me. Just go take care of business, and here, I made this dish special. Had to call in a favor to get the right ingredients. Don't spill it. So that's the dubious Bento dialogue, and then we got the last one. Martial Mementos.
Break that, alright?
Get your favorite cannon ready. I have more work for you. Figure if they're going to put me in charge of this kind of thing, I might as well lean into it. Run you ragged. Really, make you regret it being so helpful. Drifter winks at you, but I still know how to motivate Guardians. Don't you worry. Mind if I tell the Vanguard you were an altruist? I don't know if I spelled that. Altruist, through and through. Got another delivery for Eris. While you're here, tell her I said, well, never mind. Just let me know what she thinks about it, yeah? So, that's the martial mementos. Let's go check each four pretty quickly. Starting off with Nightmare Lunch. We have to complete activities on the moon. Bonus progression for Nightmare Hunts. Pretty self-explanatory. No explanation there. But if you guys are wondering if New Light players can play it, yeah, they can. Because pretty much the moon is declared as a destination for exploring. So they can run into this activity. As long as there are other guardians to help them. Next is the Stuff of Legends. Finish final encounters on any raid or dungeon. Raids provide additional progress. This one, self-explanatory, no details about this one. Next one is Dubious Bento. Collect Dubious Celery from defeated targets in Gambit and collect Sentry Eggs from defeating combatants on the moon. Oh, this is also pretty self-explanatory. You just need to play Gambit to get the celery and go to the moon to get the eggs. Pretty simple. And next we got Martial Mementos. Get final blows with Malfeasance, Witherhoard, Touch of Malice, Whisper of the Worm, Xenophage, or Arbalest. Okay, now this is a percentage thing. So I have no idea. Sorry. I have no idea if what's the actual progress is. I think I gotta figure that one out. But I'm also gonna go and pick up my 5th quest, because Zur is here. So let's go do that now. Yeah, I never did it earlier. I know a couple of people had started it on the weekly reset, and I heard a lot of people were complaining that it got time gated and stuff. So I had no idea about that complaint until I looked at the social feed. So lucky me that I dodged a bullet. So anyways, Zur's right here at the bazaar. You can see him right here.
Perhaps this is why the Nine sent me here.
And here we go. Here are more additional ones we got. So we got Snakebite, Dredgens of Yore, and Nightmare Kills. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go pick these up.
An exchange.
Okay, so there are more dialogue we have to go talk to him about. Okay, good to know. So we're gonna go back all the way down, read more of that dialogue. I'm gonna make a what's it called? I'm gonna make a time code in these videos. Like I made time codes for the full acts, so I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. So just in case you guys want to ignore me saying about this dialogue stuff, just in case. Anyways, let's go continue reading.
Big lately?
Alright, first one, Snakebite. Been thinking. Yeah, no jokes. Thinking about old times, new times. Fact is that if we really aren't going to hightail it out of here, and it does seem a bit late for that, I guess we might as well start to think of this place like home. He shakes his head. Never been a smart move, but it just so happens that nearly everyone I can stand to be around is here in one place. Bunch of other idiots here too, of course. Anyways, look here. I made a dessert this time. Don't sneak a bite. I'll cook up something for you when you're not on the clock. So that's the Snakebite one. And then now we got dialogue for Nightmare Kills. Hey, hero, you regret saving the world yet? They're gonna keep you busy till the end of time. Drifter obviously look, course I'm rounded up. Wait, this kind of sounds... Wait a second, this is the same one from the Nightmare one. Okay. I don't need to read this. Okay, now this one's new. This is a new one. Dredgens of Yore. I take it all back. I'm going to Neomuna. Gonna upload myself into a cloud arc of theirs, maybe become some kind of a computer virus. Drifter rubs his temples. Everything was simpler when I had a different crew every week, and we were all trying to kill each other. His expression of grim severity doesn't survive under observation. Hey, let a man live. Yet another container of food is pushed into your hands. You take care of that, and I'll think about sticking around. Okay, so that's the Dredgens UR one. Let's see what they are. So, Snakebite is secure final blows with Gambit weapons. Oh, easy. Okay. But does it mean like in Gambit, or is it like Patrol? I gotta figure that one out. But if it does work when you're like patrolling, then go for it. Again, this is also percentage wise, so I have no idea what that is. Nightmare Kills, defeat nightmare bosses and challenge combatants. Oh, pretty self-explanatory. This can also tie up with Nightmare Lunch, because it's kind of the same thing. And then Dredgens of your get Guardian Final Blows in Crucible or Gambit. Final Blows in Gambit with a hand cannon earns additional progress. I'm gonna go with Crucible. Simple Crucible is not gonna kill anyone. Get a couple of matches and you're good to go. Anyways, let me go check the percentages for Snakebite and Martial Mementos. I have my Destiny Item Manager up, so I can go take a look pretty quickly if I can find. Here it is. So let's see. Oh, okay, so Martial Mementos, you just need 200 weapon kills. Okay. And then Snakebite, same thing, 200 kills. So 200 Gambit weapon kills for Snakebite, 200 kills using either Malfeasance, Wither Horde, Touch of Malice, Whisper of the Worm, Xenophage, or Arbalest for Martial Mementos. Okay, so far these are pretty good. I'm just gonna take my time and trying to get these done. So it may take me a few days, give or take, of my IRL situation, but just give me maybe hours or a day or two to get this done. Okay, so it turns out it took me just a couple of hours just to finish them pretty quickly. Not gonna lie, I thought it would take me a day or two because of the Crucible and other stuff, but I was wrong. I want to point out something. The Snakebite and the Martial Mementos, if you guys have the Exotic Hand Cannon Malfeasance, they count as one, because both of these requires you to get 200 kills. 200 kills for Gambit, and 200 kills using any of the exotic weapons mentioned. Malfeasance, Whisper of the Worm, etc. When I was using Malfeasance for kills, it turns out that it counts towards Gambit weapons because I forgot Malfeasance was an exotic hand cannon for Gambit back then. So it counts towards the Snakebite, which is pretty good because if you're using the hand cannon to get 200 kills, that means you got two of these quests. Well, basically you killed two quests with one gun, basically. So I want to point that out for those who are working on it, because it helped a lot and I don't need to worry about it. Dredgens of Yore, it took me, I think, 5 to 10 hand cannon kills in the Crucible. So it's pretty fun to use, actually. If you're good with hand cannons, go for it in the Crucible. But yeah, it wasn't that difficult, to be very honest. Nightmare Lunch and Nightmare Kills can go together. I think Nightmare Kills is the one with bosses, which is those yellow bar ones. And then Nightmare Lunch, I would say when you're at the final tier, which is the boss of the Nightmare Hunts, the final end of it, do it 3 times and you're good to go. That's how I got that done. Dubious Bento, nothing to worry about. Stuff in Legends, raids or dungeon, final encounters, pretty self-explanatory. Other than that, I got everything done. So once you finish your second objectives, because now I think I have 7 of them. All 7 of them that I finished are now telling me to go see Eris Morn, because Drifter gives us the quests. Eris Morn gives us the rewards. So that's why I'm here out on the moon. So let's go talk to her.
The fight continues.
Okay, it's gonna be a lot of reading for me, so yeah. I see our dinner conversations have come to a close. This is Nightmare Kills, by the way. For now, at least, Harris tips her head in acknowledgement as she retrieves her final delivery. Drifter has great admiration for you. He may obscure it all he likes with jokes and affected bewilderment. It remains plain to see. You are part of this city in a way some part of him longs for. Eris pauses, thoughtful. To serve as lofty inspiration alone would be dispiriting, but I hope you know that we both consider you a friend. I, at least, am content to communicate that directly. Okay? Well, that's for turning in the Bento token, so don't worry about that. So this is dialogue for Stuff of Legends. Eris takes the container gingerly from your hands. I see that this will not be a one-time occurrence. She pauses, then lifts the lid to peer inside. You catch the flicker of a smile before Eris snaps the container shut and regards you intently. I have been reflecting upon power of late, how it accumulates, how it can be bent to purpose, and what becomes of it when that purpose is fulfilled. A line of thought that flowed inevitably to you, to the role you have played in each of our lives. Your triumphs have altered the fates of entire stars. Today I see the good you do for the city, and that, too, seems a sweet and indulgent vengeance. My gratitude, Guardian, for this gift. Perhaps something in my collection will suit you in kind. Okay. Dialogue for Legends of Yore. Guardian, I wish to express my gratitude not only for the food, which has been unexpectedly appetizing. I have enjoyed these regular visits. They invite recollection without sorrow. As much as I have lost, today I found myself in the company of those who will extend to me their kindness and their trust, and that is a great gift. We are not the same people we were even a few years ago. To risk connection is to be changed, and we have changed too much already to fear what the future may bring. I only count myself fortunate that when I walk forward to meet it, I will not do so alone. And please, tell Germain that he is not fooling anyone. He wouldn't leave now that he's just begun showing off his culinary skills. Yes, the Drifter's real name is Germain. And yes, he's a good cook. This one's dialogue for Snakebite. He really found pineapple. Eris's voice softens. We've lost so much with the arrival of the Black Fleet. It seemed senseless to mourn my little garden on Io at the time. But sometimes I think how frightened we all were in the face of a second collapse, and what it meant to me to plant a garden at the end of the world. The garden is gone, but the hope remains. Alright, dialogue for Martial Mementos. Eris accepts... Sorry. My voice just got dried. Eris accepts the container with a polite nod. Perhaps someday we might all share a meal together, if we can ever find the time. Until then, Guardian, please feel free to claim a gift. And we got one for Dubious Bento. Eris greets you with a muted smile. This time she does not appear surprised, as she reaches out to retrieve the meal you brought her. Ah, Drifter has always dedicated himself wholeheartedly to even the most foolish causes, though he protests all the while. Be it that cynical game of his, or... She taps the food container. I imagine he only sought to spite us all in those early days, prove us wrong. Fortunate, then, that neither you nor I are very good at backing down from an argument. Eris laughs quietly. Do you recall our entreaties of the Nine? Our communion with the entity we believed to be the darkness itself? Those first hesitant steps? Drifter is right, I think. We make an effective fire team. And then this is Nightmare Lunch. Drifter sent you here with lunch? Eris warily regards the container you brought her, then cracks it open, the air filled with a tantalizing blending of aromas. Dumplings. Eris observes with some humility. She sighs. The Drifter and I have been cautiously discussing the past. That is, we have been reflecting upon my tendency to cling to material remnants of years gone by, and Drifter's reluctance to divest himself of his old reputation. This seems an adequate opportunity to which to make a fresh appraisal of all that I have gathered throughout the years. I believe Drifter meant this small kindness as encouragement. She smiles faintly. I would not wish for you to leave empty-handed. Please, take something. Consider it a fair exchange. Alright. I picked up a bunch of those Bento Tokens. Now I'm gonna go turn them in. And if you go to this screen, here are the rewards that you'll get. Material offerings like Ascended Alloys, Ascended Shards, Exotic Ciphers, Spoils of Conquest. We got Mementos, Gambit, Nightfall, Iron Banner. But we also have the seasonal ones, like Lost Memento for Festival of the Lost, Dawning Memento for the Dawning, Games Memento for the Guardian Games, and Solstice Memento for Solstice. I recommend getting either these ones, including this too, because, you know, Iron Banner is like a 2-week event, and the seasonal ones are like, you know, seasonal. So do not get the Gambit or Nightfall unless you desperately want one and don't play those game modes. Artifice Armor for, you know, for your characters. I'm not going for it because I'm good with my armor. And then weapons like Cloud Strike, which I guess for those who are new who want to get this, highly recommended, because you can get it from Empire Hunts, but the drop rate is stupid. Ridiculously low and stupid. So if you don't have it, go buy it. Then we have this one. I'm going for this.
Use it well.
Because this grenade launcher has it's a god roll, and I'm using it for endgame content, so that's good. We got Ignis Hammer, Adept, so I will take that too. Riptide? No. I am not taking that. And then Horse Lease Adept. I think I got the Adept version, but I guess I'll just take these two guns. I guess I finished all my quests. They should be done by now. Yes, I did. All 7 of my quests are done. I'm gonna go return back to Drifter to claim my final reward. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just loaded up at the tower in the Annex area. So let's go and talk to the Drifter.
Hey, look alive, hotshot.
Alright. Hey, partner. Hold up a minute. So I gutted that vending machine out front a while back. Used it to stash some goodies I picked up after the Red War. Drifter grimaces. Thing is, I didn't expect those Elixni to keep feeding that machine their glimmer. Maybe you can give them a little consolation prize to send them on their way. My treat. And get yourself some privacy so you can dig around. Besides, there's something in there I think you'll like. Alright, so once you talk to Drifter, we need to investigate the vending machine.
See you on your rope.
It's the one at the front because everyone has saw this, you know, notification here. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. So, this is the vending machine. The one that had this icon that everyone was complaining about a few weeks ago. So let's collect it. Ooh. And once you're done, you finish the quest. You got the shader, and you also got an item. Let's check the item first. Oh, it's not here. Well, whatever that bottle was, I have no idea what the purpose is, so it's gone. But we did get the shader. I just need to go to my customizations real quick. I think it's around here somewhere. Did I miss it? Oh wait, am I in the favorites? No, it's supposed to be here. Unless I'm missing something. Huh. It should be in my collections. No, it's not. Oh wait, maybe I should go back to the Drifter.
Hey, kid. Looking good.
No.
Go throw some taking at your friends.
I know I claimed it. I guess mine's got bugged or something. That's kind of weird. Okay guys, I double checked and it turns out it's not bugged. It was all the way at the end of the page. Here's what I mean. So you're going to be here. You're going to go to your shaders. So it's not going to show up here where it's supposed to be recent. I mean, sorry. These are my favorites. Sorry, my bad. Like, in the recent one, it's going to be all the way to the back. It's one of those, you know, when you have new items, like armor and stuff, they always end up at the back. Here it is. Chatterwhite. So I'm going to go apply it all. Huh. That looks not bad. Oh, you know what? I see the problem, but it doesn't bother me. What the problem is, yes, it's white, like it is, but there are certain parts that look like, you know, like a chattery bone white color. You see my legs? It's like that. It doesn't bother me, but I guess it bothered a lot of people. But yeah, hold on. I think I have Honor of 9 somewhere here. Yeah, Honor of 9. Put that on? Okay, yeah. There's a difference. So this is Honors of 9, which is a Trials of a 9 shader back in Destiny 2 Vanilla in 2017. This is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like with Chatterwhite. The only thing is, Honors of 9 had really did it. This is like Chatterwhite. But the Chatterwhite here, it's like, it's the same, but it looks like it's been toned down a bit, you know? So, this is, what, you know, this is Honors of the 9 in all its glory, like that. And Chatterwhite. I don't know, but Chatterwhite is kind of close to Honors of the 9, in case those who do not have that shader, because that shader is, like, ancient. I have no idea if there is a way to get it, because, honestly, that shader is, like, Destiny 2 Vanilla ancient. So, yeah. Once you finish the quest, turn in those, you know, 5 or more of the quests that Drifter gives you, and turn in your Bento Tokens and so forth, you get the Chatterwhite Shader. That's pretty much it. And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. This limited time event will be around until February 4th, which is going to be the new start of episode Heresy, which I believe to be the final episode of the post-Light and Darkness saga. And then after that is going to be Destiny 2 Frontiers, or so forth, I believe. But for me, I have to catch up with a lot of stuff, like the wrap-up of Act 3, you know, with the minor, major, and field quests, as well as doing a quick run of Vester's hosts, because I didn't get a chance to do all that stuff. And it's really hard to find people these days. Honestly, it's really hard. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, if you want to get notified and for extra content, you can check out my socials, which the links will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115, signing out.